Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Living pain here. Just looking at my hair. I've got that morning alfalfa look. Mind you, I think kids pay big money for this. Yeah, I want it like this. My friend has it like this. I want it like that too. It's gonna help me get the girls. Pretty sure that's what they say when they go to the hair salon. Woke up this morning, 213.4 pounds. So down from yesterday, as I thought. The salt's coming down. An interesting big number is my body weight is down, or body fat is down to 26.1%. So to put that in perspective, yesterday it was at 27.3%. Today it's at 26.1%. So either I've lost 1% body fat, or my system's still discombobulated and the scale isn't calculating everything correctly. Either way, I know I'm getting the big gun show is coming out. So I was mentioning yesterday that I'm going to start taking my, I don't know, would you call them supplements, nutrition? Yeah, I guess supplements probably the right word. So today I have a ride this morning, a bike ride, and I want to just kind of show some of the stuff. The two main things that I take. Number one, this is something called beta-alanine. And this stuff is, I don't know if it's psychological, I doubt it. What it is it basically gives you, makes you a little stronger and helps your endurance quite a bit. I don't know how it works. I met a guy at a party, I don't know, about 8 years ago, older guy, probably at the time he's my age. I think he was around 60. And he was a cyclist, and he told me this story about how he'd go out with all the younger cyclists and they were kicking his butt. And he found out about beta-alanine and he started taking it, and before you know it, he just felt great, powerful, staying up with all the young bucks. And that was enough to get me convinced to use it, and I was using it for an awful long time. And when I get into serious training, I use this. It must work. It does something, because when you first start using it, your face will start to tingle, and that's what the beta-alanine is I guess whatever it is, it makes you tingle. The other thing that I use before, sometimes I'll do it before a bike ride, mostly before weights, is this thing called C4, and it's got beta-alanine in it as well. And I use this, again, when you take it, your face starts to tingle. At least in the beginning, until you get used to it. And I find when I take this stuff before a gym workout, man, oh man, it's like I'm like just cranking higher weight than I've done in a long time. And the final thing that I use, other than recovery, which would be whey protein, glutamine. And what this does is it helps in the recovery and the joints, is what I understand it to be. It's just recovery. So what I'll do is I'll mix this with, I mix this with after I do a workout, I take this, I mix it with my protein, and then prior to a workout, I take the beta-alanine by itself. So today's going to be the first day that I start getting back into it. Been reluctant to do it because it retains water, to help rebuild muscle and that sort of thing. So my weight will probably go up. And I'm in this weird place because I'm on the 50-pound journey to get the weight down, which is going to happen. And sooner the better, obviously, is how I look at it. However, at the same time, I'm starting to feel stronger and I want to get the muscle back. It makes me feel young and myself. And it's like that Mike Tyson comeback. He's 54, I'm 54, Mike's on his comeback. I'm on my comeback of sorts, just trying to get down 50 pounds. Mike's going to put about $100 million in his bank account, which wouldn't surprise me if it's the biggest pay-per-view as I go on to another subject, September 12th, I can tell you what I'll be doing on my F-it day, which is my cheat day. And I think I'm starting to get into that F-it day. I like that, what Dana White has. Anyway, September 12th, I'll definitely be watching that down in the Pig and Whistle. Okay, I've got to have my coffee, I've got to have my beta-alanine, and I got to get on my bike. It's finally a nice day where it's not raining. It looks like it rained last night. It's not raining now, sun's out. Well, that was my first ride, taking beta-alanine before and some of that glutamine. And boy, didn't take long, about 5 minutes into it, my whole body, my arms, everything, face was starting to tingle. It definitely reminded me of old times. I'm not sure how much it helped today. I think you need to take a bit of it. It was strong today, a lot of wind. It was sun's bright. A lot of wind, which I love, as you know, and had a decent ride, especially considering first half was almost into a headwind the whole time. Gonna keep that up, that regimen. And I don't know what that tingly stuff is. I guess maybe they just call Dow Chemical and say, hey, we want our beta-alanine to seem like it's working. Do you have any of that tingly chemical that we can throw in there? And Dal probably says, oh yeah, we know what you want. When do you want it? Now it's off to the work day, and great to get the workout done early. Okay, the day is done. Before I jump into the food, did you notice anything different? If you said my glasses, you would be right. This is my new pair of glasses that came. I think these are the pair that I have asked on, do you like this pair or my old pair? And it's been split right down the middle. I've got my mom and Alice thinking these are the right pair, they like these better. And then I've got Johan and Barb saying the original pair. These are kind of like a mullet. So let me explain. Mullet is serious in the front, party in the back, right? I find these to be casual and the other ones to be more for business. The reason I like these though is, and why they're casual and they're for home, they're kind of like for home slippers, is they're big. And I have progressives, which basically means I need glasses. I need to see far with glasses, and then to see far, I also need to see stuff up close. So I've got like 2 lenses in here. The bigger the frame, the more windshield that I have, and the easier it is for me to use them. As a fashion statement, I would say, to me, they're not a fashion statement. However, you know what? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And with a face like this, what could I say? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I'm not sure if this face makes these glasses look better or worse. I'm not going to go there. Let's go to my diet. So today I had 1,944 calories, so a little bit less than what I've been having normally. Let's just go through it. For breakfast, I had grapefruit cup and a banana. For lunch, I had a Santa Fe salad and 2 drumsticks from Popeyes with the skin off, leftovers. And for dinner, I had an extra lasagna, an oversized piece of lasagna, and as snacks, I had peanuts and Orville Redenbacher popcorn. If you noticed what I didn't have, popsicle. And the reason, I'd like to take the credit for it being incredible willpower, Brian. You have incredible willpower. The reality is that I was so tired, like yesterday, that after dinner, I lied down, I got my little banky, put my blanket, my banky up, started watching some YouTube and fell asleep at about 7:30, woke back up at around 9:30. I needed that sleep, I was exhausted. It was one of those sleeps that the TV's on and whatever was on the TV was in my head as a dream. I'm sure you've had those ones and then you can't get up from the couch. It's kind of a coma sort of sleep. Well, that's what I had. The good thing from that is that inadvertently, it allowed me to intermittent fast. I didn't eat my fruit cup and banana till about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then my last meal was the lasagna at about 6:30, quarter to 7. So today was an intermittent fasting day. Reason I'm tired, my body's still trying to adjust from the weekend. Like I say, it goes up and down, the salt levels. It just discombobulates it all. That is the scientific term, discombobulate, in case you were curious about that. I didn't start my 30-day challenge of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 curls. I forgot. And maybe I forgot intentionally. I just know once I start doing that, then I'm going to start retaining water and I don't want to gain weight. Although once I do start, so if I start tomorrow, I'll say if, although I probably will, knowing me, then it'll continue on for that period of time. And finally, I got a profile picture done for LinkedIn. I had one taken, I guess, 2 months ago or so. I was losing weight. I thought, you know what? I had a picture on LinkedIn, but it was more of a cycling picture. It was when I was thinner. So basically a catfish picture where when they meet me, I'll look nothing like the picture that they saw. So I thought 2 months ago, why don't I get a real LinkedIn picture that's not a catfish picture, which I did. And you know what? I thought it looked good at the time. I take the pictures myself. I took that one and get the backgrounds put in, retouched in. And it looked okay, but it kept bothering me. And now I've lost another, since then, probably 10 or 15 pounds. So yesterday I had my son Reed take a picture and we got someone to retouch in a background. And it looks much better. In another 10 pounds, I will take another picture for my LinkedIn profile. And hopefully it'll be another 2 or 3 LinkedIn pictures I'll be done. And then of course I'll be able to do the comparison, not just body shots, but my LinkedIn headshot. That's all I have to report for today. Have a good one. I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Over and out, Living Pain.